Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to start our new topic, chapter number 4, that is further expansion and factorization of algebraic expressions. Our topic is expansion of algebraic expressions. Objectives: by the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify algebraic expressions, identify mathematical terms of algebraic expressions, expand algebraic expressions using distributive law, simplify algebraic expressions. So first of all, we should know that what is basically algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase combining numbers, variables, and mathematical operators. So we should know what are mathematical operators. Mathematical operators are in the form of plus, minus, division and multiplication. Here you can see all the mathematical operators in the mathematical term. Here is some examples of algebraic expressions. As you can see that 6x, this one is also algebraic expression because it is contain number, it's also containing variables. This one 7x plus 9, it's also containing variable, numbers and mathematical operators, that is plus. And 5x minus 3y plus z, these are all examples of algebraic expressions. Now there is a little bit difference in between equation and expression. Remember that expressions do not contain equality or inequality signs. Mathematical terms of algebraic expression. Before starting our new topic, we should know that what are the mathematical terms of algebraic expressions. Here you can see that this one is a algebraic expression, and you can see its labeling that the number along with the variable, these are coefficients, and these letters alphabets x and y, these are variables, and this number is constant. And here 3x 5y 9, we call these terms in mathematics. Variable is basically, a variable is a letter that represents an unknown quantity, like it can be any alphabet a b c m n o p x x y z. You can denote variable with any alphabet. Coefficient, a number along with variable is known as coefficient, like here 3 is along with variable, 5 is also along with variable, so here 3 and 5 are coefficients. Next one is constant, a number without any variable is known as constant. Here you can see 9, that 9 is without any variable, there is no alphabet along with this 9, so it means this number is constant. Now as we now aware of the algebraic terms, are aware of the mathematical terms, now we should know how do we do multiplication of algebraic terms in more than one variable. In previous topic we have discussed the product of algebraic terms of same variable, means x with x or y with y, but here we will do product of different variables, x with y or y with z or x with z. Basically, how do we multiply? In general, when we multiply an algebraic term by another algebraic term, the coefficients and variables are multiplied separately, means we multiply coefficients with coefficients. Here 6 is the coefficient, 3 is coefficient, so 6 3s are 18, and variable is multiplied with variable, x into x, it will be x square. And if they are having different variables, like here it is having x variable and it is having y variables, so same method will be applied, coefficient will multiply with coefficient and variable will multiply with variable. Now here are some tips that how do we multiply variable of same variable. Now as you can see that x into x, how it will be x square, that we will add their parts. Whenever two same variable multiply each other, we add their parts. Here you can see x is having no power, means x is having power 1. It is also having power 1, so 1 plus 1, it will become x square. Here you can see x into x square, x is having power 1 and x is having power 2. So when you will add 1 plus 2, so it will become x cube. Same case here, x square into x cube, you will add their powers. 2 plus 3, it will become x5. So these are some useful tips that how do we multiply same variable of different powers. Distributive property. We should also know that what is distributive property. Here you can see a into b plus c. In distributive property, basically you open up the term and you remove the parenthesis or brackets, you can say a into b plus a into c. This will a will multiply with each and every term in the bracket. A into b, ab plus a into c, ac. And if you are having negative sign, same case, a into b minus c, a into b, ab minus a into c, ac. Now in English form, we usually use this sentence where a groups of b and c is the same as a groups of b and a groups of c. It means that this side is equal to this side. Here is an example that 3 into 2x plus 6. Now as you cannot add 6 in 2x because 6 is constant and this one is coefficient. Coefficient can never be added in the constant. Remember this, we cannot add constant into the coefficient. So we have to apply distributive law. 3 into 2x, 6x plus 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 3 6 are 18. So this will be the distributive law applied on this algebraic expression. Expansion of algebraic expressions. Find product. Now here is a question, 2xy square into 3xy square. So the method to solve this question, coefficients with coefficients, variables with variables. As you can see that we have multiplied this one, or you can do this in rough side of the page, or you can also mention this in the solution. It's your choice. 2 coefficient, here 2 is coefficient, 3 is also coefficient because they are along with the variables. So 2 multiplied by 3, 6, and same variables here, single x, this is also single x into x will be x square because when we will add their power 1 plus 1, it will become square. And here y square plus y square. Again, as I told you that whenever you multiply variable, you have to add their powers. So 2 plus 2, it will become y 4. So the answer will be 6x square y 4. So this will be the answer. Now we have to expand an algebraic expression. Here you are given an algebraic expression minus 2x into 6x minus 5y. As I told you that whenever there will be an expression like this, we will apply distributive law. So this is a distributive law that I already told you, that you will multiply outer term with the inner term of the bracket. So when you will multiply minus 2x into 6x, minus, here 2x is negative, 6x is positive. So minus plus minus, and 2 into 6, 12, and x into x will be x square. Then minus minus plus, 2 5s are 10, x into y, x y. So you cannot simplify it further because x square and xy are not same. So it means that here your solution will be end. We will solve another example. Expand 3x into y plus 4z plus 5. Here you can see that there are 3 terms in the bracket, but it doesn't matter how many terms are given in the bracket, you always have to apply distributive law. If there are 4 terms, 5 terms, no matter how many terms. This is the distributive law that is I already told you. A into b plus c plus d. Now here a into b, ab plus a into c, ac plus ad into ad. So this will be a distributive law. Now as this, when we are going to apply this law, 3x into 2y, it will become 6xy plus 3x into 4z, 12xz plus 3 into 5, 15, and x else is 15x. As there is no variable along with 5, so only one x is given, so as it is that x will come with the product form. So this will be a solution, as there is no like terms xy, xz and x, they are not same, so it means you cannot add them. So this will be the solution. Now next example is minus 3x into y plus z minus 4x into 2y minus 5z. As you note down this term and this term, you can see that you can apply distributive law. Now here you have to apply two distributive law. One distributive law on 3x into y plus z and second one on 4x into 2y minus 5z. When you will apply distributive law, it will become minus 3xy, and it will become minus 3xy minus plus minus minus 3xz. Then minus 4x into 2y, 4 2s are 8, xy as it is, minus minus plus 4 5s are 20, and this one is x and this one is z, so 20xz. Now we can simplify it further, as you can see that here this xy and this one xy, these are same, these are like terms, so we will arrange this in the next step. And here you can see this one is xz, this one is also having xz, so it means they are having same variables, so you can arrange this term. Here we have arranged xy with xy, xz with xz. Now as we remember these laws, we have already learned in class 6 that whenever they are having same sign you will add them, and when they are having different sign you will subtract them. Now minus and minus, these are having same sign, so it means you will add them. 3 plus 8, it will be 11, and you will use the sign of bigger term. This one is bigger term, as 8 is greater than 3, and use its sign, so it will be minus 11 xy. Here you can see this one is minus, this one is plus, different signs, so it means you will subtract them. 20 minus 3 will be 17, and you will use plus sign, this plus sign. Why? Because 20 is greater than 3 and 20 is having plus sign, so you will use sign of the bigger term. Now here you can see that xy and xz are not same variables, so you cannot simplify it further, so this will be your solution.